What if a motorcycle cost more than a luxury car and still had a waiting list? In 2026, brands are pushing limits like never before, building machines that aren't just bikes, they're status symbols. From handcrafted masterpieces to ultra-rare cruisers, these are the most expensive motorcycles each brand has to offer, and the prices might shock you. Number 7. Triumph Rocket 3 Storm R. Let's start with a cruiser that completely ignores the rulebook. The Triumph Rocket 3 Storm R isn't just expensive, it's excessive in a way that makes everything else feel ordinary. In 2026, it stands as one of the most powerful cruisers ever built. Designed for riders who want something far beyond traditional expectations. At the heart of the Rocket 3 is a monstrous 2,500cc inline-3 engine, the largest production motorcycle engine in the world. The moment you twist the throttle, the bike delivers instant, overwhelming torque that feels almost unreal. It doesn't ease into speed, it launches forward with authority. And that level of engineering comes with a price of around $26,700, placing it firmly in the premium cruiser category, yet still surprisingly justified once you experience what it delivers. What makes it even more impressive is how refined it feels. Triumph has balanced that raw power with advanced electronics, ride modes, traction control, and cornering ABS, making sure the bike remains controlled, not chaotic. Visually, the Storm R adds a darker, more aggressive personality. It looks muscular, planted, and dominant even when it's standing still. The real takeaway? This isn't just a cruiser, it's a power statement. You're not buying comfort alone, you're buying presence, dominance, and a machine that makes everything else feel small. Number 6. Indian Roadmaster Elite. Now we move from raw power to something far more refined, pure luxury. The Indian Roadmaster Elite represents the absolute peak of American touring motorcycles. It's designed for riders who don't just want to travel, but want to do it in unmatched comfort and exclusivity. At its core is the Thunderstroke 116 V-twin engine, delivering smooth, effortless torque that makes long-distance riding feel almost effortless. This isn't about speed, it's about consistency, comfort, and control over thousands of miles. And that level of exclusivity comes with a price of around $38,000 to $40,000, depending on the limited production run, firmly placing it in true luxury territory, because the Elite badge means rarity. Only a few hundred units are produced worldwide, instantly turning it into something far more special than a standard touring bike. Everything about this machine is premium: heated seats, high-end audio, advanced infotainment, electronically adjustable suspension. It's closer to a luxury touring car than a traditional motorcycle. And visually, it commands attention. Large, bold, and unmistakably premium. The key insight? This bike isn't bought for specs. It's chosen for experience. It's for riders who value comfort, exclusivity, and the feeling of owning something very few others can. Number 5. HarleyDavidson CVO Road Glide Limited. Now we return to a familiar name, but at its absolute peak. The HarleyDavidson CVO Road Glide Limited represents the highest level of factory customization Harley offers. This isn't just a touring bike, it's the ultimate expression of what Harley believes luxury cruising should be. Powered by the Milwaukee 8121 engine, this machine delivers strong, effortless torque that feels perfectly suited for long-distance travel. It's not aggressive or rushed, it's smooth, confident, and built to eat miles without breaking a sweat. And that premium experience is reflected in its price, sitting at around $45,000 to $50,000 in 2026, depending on configuration and limited availability. But the real story isn't just the price. It's what you get for it. CVO models are produced in limited numbers, featuring exclusive paint, upgraded components, and high-end finishes that you won't find on standard Harley models. From the moment you see it, you know it's something special. Inside, it's loaded with features, premium infotainment, advanced rider aids, top-tier suspension, and comfort-focused upgrades that make long rides feel effortless. And visually, it carries a strong, commanding presence. It doesn't try to be flashy, it simply owns the road. Here's the key insight. Harley buyers at this level aren't chasing innovation or performance specs. They're buying into heritage, identity, and lifestyle. And the CVO Road Glide delivers that at the highest level possible. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement of loyalty to a brand that has defined cruiser culture for generations. Ducati Diavel V4 Bentley Edition. Now we enter a completely different level of exclusivity. The Ducati Diavel V4 Bentley Edition isn't just a motorcycle, it's a collaboration between two luxury icons. And from the moment you see it, you know this isn't built for the average rider. Underneath the design sits Ducati's V4 Gran Turismo engine, delivering explosive performance that feels far more aggressive than a typical cruiser. This bike doesn't cruise, it dominates with speed and precision. And that level of exclusivity is reflected in its price, ranging from $70,000 to well over $80,000, depending on configuration and rarity. And despite that, it still sells out, because this bike is about more than performance. Bentley-inspired design, bespoke finishes, premium materials, and extremely limited production numbers turn it into a collector's piece from day one. Every detail feels intentional, every element feels rare. And here's the deeper insight. This isn't about practicality, it's about status, about owning something that very few people in the world will ever have access to. And that's exactly what makes it one of the most expensive and most desirable cruisers in 2026. Number 3. Arch KR GT1. Now we step into something far more personal than anything we've covered so far. The Arch KR GT1 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a handcrafted statement of individuality. Co-founded by Keanu Reeves, this machine was never designed for mass production. It was built for riders who want something truly unique, something that reflects their personality as much as their passion for riding. At its core sits a massive 2032cc V-twin engine, delivering deep mechanical torque that feels raw and unfiltered. This isn't about chasing top speed or lap times. It's about connection. Every twist of the throttle feels deliberate. Every ride feels intentional. And that level of craftsmanship comes with a price of starting around $85,000, often exceeding $100,000 depending on customization, placing it in a completely different category from traditional cruisers. Because here's what makes Arch different. Every KR GT1 is built to order. The ergonomics are tailored to the rider, the components are carefully selected, and the level of detail is closer to luxury watchmaking than motorcycle manufacturing. CNC machined aluminum parts, custom finishes, and precision engineering define every inch of this machine. There's no assembly line feel here, no mass production shortcuts. Instead, what you get is something deeply personal. And that's the real value. You're not buying a motorcycle off a showroom floor. You're commissioning a machine built specifically for you. That exclusivity creates a connection most bikes simply can't match. Visually, it carries a clean, muscular cruiser design, but every element feels elevated. Nothing looks generic. Nothing feels standard. The deeper insight? The KR GT1 isn't about performance numbers or brand heritage. It's about individuality. It's for riders who want to stand completely apart from the crowd, not blend into it. And in a world of mass productions, that kind of uniqueness comes at a premium. Number 2. Bimot Tessi H2. The Bimot Tessi H2 isn't just a motorcycle. It's a glimpse into the future of engineering. Built in extremely limited numbers, this machine combines cutting-edge design with one of the most powerful engines ever used in a production bike. At its heart lies Kawasaki's supercharged engine, delivering explosive performance that feels almost unreal. But what truly sets the Tessi H2 apart isn't just power, it's how that power is controlled. Instead of traditional front forks, this bike uses a hub-center steering system. It completely changes how the motorcycle handles, offering stability and precision that feels unlike anything else on the road. And that level of innovation comes with a price of well over $70,000, depending on exclusivity and availability. This bike isn't just rare, it's revolutionary. Bimot doesn't produce motorcycles in large numbers. Every unit is carefully crafted, turning it into a collector's piece from the moment it leaves the factory. Visually, it looks futuristic, almost concept-like. It doesn't resemble anything else on the road. And that's exactly the point. The deeper insight? The Tessi H2 isn't about comfort, practicality, or even traditional performance. It's about pushing boundaries. It's for riders who don't just want the best. They want something completely different. Something that challenges what a motorcycle can be. And in 2026, nothing represents that idea better than the Bimot Tessi H2. Number 1. Confederate G2P51 Combat Fighter. And finally, the most expensive and most radical machine on this list, the Confederate G2P51 Combat Fighter, is unlike anything else on this list. It doesn't follow trends. It doesn't try to appeal to everyone. It exists purely as an expression of raw, industrial design and uncompromising engineering. At its core is a massive V-twin engine paired with an exposed, skeletal structure that makes every mechanical component visible. There's no hiding anything here. Every bolt, every surface, every detail is part of the design. And that extreme approach comes with a price of around $120,000 to $130,000, instantly placing it among the most expensive motorcycles in the world. But once you see it, that price starts to make sense. This isn't a motorcycle built for comfort or convenience. It's built to be experienced. The riding position is aggressive. The feel is raw, and the connection to the machine is immediate. Everything about it feels intentional, almost rebellious. Production numbers are incredibly limited, meaning very few people will ever own one. And that exclusivity is part of its identity. Visually, it looks more like a piece of industrial sculpture than a traditional motorcycle. Sharp lines, exposed metal, and a design language that feels futuristic yet mechanical. The deeper insight? This bike isn't trying to impress everyone. It's built for a very specific kind of rider, someone who values design, engineering, and uniqueness above all else. And for that rider, nothing else comes close. So, which one surprised you the most? And which one would you actually ride? These machines prove that motorcycles today are more than transport. They're statements of power, luxury, and identity. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe for more Insider Motorcycle content, and I'll see you in the next one.